Make some noise so I know you're still with me. Let's keep it going. Put your hands together for Kressie Kornis.
Hello. This may come as a shock to some of you, but sometimes men aren't good at things. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you can be very helpful, like when I'm moving or I need to be explained something in great detail that I went to school for. But some men have some room for some improvement in some places. Can y'all tell I'm wording that very carefully so I don't get followed home? The last time I performed here, I got a very weird email after, so I'm just trying to cover my bases here. But for example, men writing women characters, whether it's books, sitcoms, movies, even the greatest writers of our time cannot write women characters. Stephen King famously does not write women well. Like, have y'all seen a single James Bond movie? There is a female character named Pussy Galore. I swear to God, look it up, it's canon. There was not a single woman in that writer's room. And it's just so obvious, too, when they can't write women well. Like, you'll be reading a book and you'll be in the middle of a war scene. There's literally people dying on the pages before you. And you'll come across a sentence that's like, she breastily jumped from the helicopter. Her honker's bouncing. Looking fertile. This is a World War II novel. We are in an 8th grade history class. Why is the C assigned reading? This can't be good for my developing brain. So I've come up with a 3-point system to help male writers write women better. Number 1, stop humanizing boobs. They don't have personality traits. They are literally sacks of flesh. Number 2, if you're gonna write about fertility or periods, give it a Google first. You don't know what ovulation means, and it's making us all very uncomfortable. And lastly, if you have a female character with manly attributes, like she knows how to change a tire or something, don't have the male character look at her in awe and have her look back like, what? I grew up with 6 older brothers. I call that the Megan Fox treatment. So this is something I think about a lot because I'm a writer full-time. I read a lot, so this is just constantly on my mind. And I've come to the unfortunate conclusion that I was written by a man. It's deeply unfortunate. For starters, I've had very little to no character development in my life. I'm also a writer. It's not a real job. That's something they invented for Sex and the City. Y'all liked that one. Thank you. I'm 25 years old and I don't know how to ride a bike. And that feels like something a male author invented so that the leading man can teach me how to ride a bike, and it becomes an allegory for me like letting my walls down and beginning to trust him. I also get injured a lot, like a lot, so much so that I'm beginning to wonder, are women really weaker? Are we? We might be. Standing before you right here, right now, my toe is taped up because guess what? I broke it. I have a broken toe right now. Do y'all want to know how I broke my toe? I broke it by walking. I was literally walking and I broke my toe. That is straight out of a Michael Bay movie. And lastly, and most importantly, let's just keep it real, you guys. I have an unbelievable rack. I can call it unbelievable because I paid a lot of money for them. They were not cheap. Well, y'all have been great. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all. I'm Kressie Kornis.
Kressie Kornis, everybody. Give it up for Kressie, you guys. That was awesome. That was awesome.